Hello, another episode of Trigger Warning. Maybe this one will trigger you, maybe not. Let's find out. I've got Gary and Sammy with me today. Hello.
Hey, Jimmy, hey, Sammy. Hey, everyone.
In today's episode, we are going to talk about NFTs and whether they are still viable in the current market. I'm sure you've heard about what NFTs are. If not, don't worry. We're going to explain it to you. Gary, I'm going to come straight to you. Give us your take on the value and the viability of NFTs.
Without me being triggered by the new persona that they've taken on, NFT is a non-fungible token. It just means it's the only one. I got some art behind me. That pirate came out of Disneyland, out of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. It's the only one in the world that exists. Disneyland was done with it. I acquired it. It's a non-fungible token, and so the Superman and the Batman are limited runs. They're numbered, but there's like 300 identical pieces. When you say non-fungible token, before anybody ever got to like digital artwork or what it means now in crypto, it just means it's a one-off, one-of-a-kind value. It's a non-fungible token. There's not another one like it. You know, it's just the new terminology is just. I think everybody thinks it's digital artwork, and then the question becomes, how is digital artwork that you can print worth anything? Like a non-fungible token is only worth what it's worth. So the pirate painting is worth what it's worth. If I were ever going to sell it, not for sale, but it's an NFT. It's an NFT that's an NFS, not for sale. In the world of artwork, digital artwork, NFT that everybody associates it to now. What does that NFT get you? Track that's attached to it. What is the value? So the artwork in and of itself, not valuable. But is it your ticket to something? Is it attached to something? Does it have a contract that comes with it? Your contract could be a piece of real estate. Your contract could be a crypto project. Your contract could be anything, but it's got to be something. Otherwise, it falls into the category of not worth anything. That might be kind of like the rudimentary, but I mean, you know, I knew what an NFT was before it hit the market as the catchphrase. So I liken it to, you know, to one-off things.
Awesome. Sammy, I'm going to come to you for your take on if NFTs are viable, if there's a future for them.
So NFTs are always viable. They've been viable. The cryptocurrency related craze of cartoons of putting them on t-shirts is when like the value went a little crazy, but the concept of the non-fungible token is super valuable, right? If you have a Michael Jordan rookie card signed by him, authenticated, it's pretty rare collector's card. It holds a unique value. And if your kid were to take that Michael Jordan card out of the plastic holder and stick it in their bicycle spokes to make that motorcycle sound, it would not be replaceable. It would be a painful loss, right? So in that idea that things that are unique and have the ability to accrue value because of their uniqueness, that's always been a thing in the financial marketplace, right? Eric Clapton's Stratocaster or a Les Paul guitar that was played by a famous musician. That is a one of one, and it holds extreme value beyond just a guitar. So when we think about non-fungible tokens, yes, the fundamental idea of what it is always going to be valuable. And then the cryptocurrency technology that allows the blockchain to transfer ownership of an NFT makes it valuable and easier, but and maintaining and proving ownership. So it is valuable, but the problem is the intrinsic value can get bastardized by greedy and dumb people, but the concept is important, and the value, the intrinsic value that you put into it, right, is supremely still a viable financial topic continue to do that. And the main thing is it unique? Will it hold value, or is it just a fad? So
okay, that's a great question, because I think there are so many people bringing out NFTs. And as an investor, and as somebody that's interested in buying something that's valuable, how can I spot, Gary, I'm going to ask you this, how can I know this is something that I should invest in as an NFT, or this is just a joke?
Well, what does the NFT get you? Is there actual real value? So they're selling you an NFT, and if it's just a piece of artwork, I don't get it. And then if there's a contract attached to it, what does the contract stipulate that you get? And is there actual real value in the contract? So if there's actual real value in the contract, your NFT is just a ticket to the value. So if the NFT is the ticket and the value goes nowhere, then you're getting exactly that, nothing. There's a real world utility. If it's, if it's a hard asset, if it's something of value, if it's something you can use, something you can do, something you can't get without it, then all the NFT is just a ticket to get to it. It's just to make it as simple as possible.
Awesome. So as we talk about value and making sure that the projects that you are investing in hold value, Sammy, I'm going to come to you to actually bring this back and how this relates to ACTS Token.
So ACTS tokens, NFTs, all the value is in the financial training associated with it. There will be a piece of digital artwork that makes it unique for you. But the unique value is how you digest and apply and use the financial training for your current stage of life so that you can make more money. Make more money, save more money, multiply and invest your money the right way, and hopefully continue to grow with that money. And that's a big part of ACTS Token's intrinsic value, ACTS NFT, is proven financial training that has worked for thousands of years, hundreds of years, that's not based on a fad. Okay, AI, Chat GPT, it's a paradigm shift in the marketplace. It's not a fad. It's a technology improvement. It's a growth. But then understanding, how do I still make good financial decisions given what's going on? So hopefully that kind of makes sense. Our financial training isn't just basic, how to handle your home budget, but it goes deeper. And then as we continue to release and record training or have live seminars or live conferences, we add that video training to the learning management system, to learn.actstoken.com, and it will continuously add value to the library of training that you would want for yourself. You're like, hey, why don't they teach this stuff in public school anymore? Because public school has a different agenda, unfortunately. So we want people to become financially wise for themselves, to have a good handle of this information so they can make decisions for themselves, but also pass the wisdom behind those decisions onto their children or their spouse or their family members and future generations. So that's how we will continuously add value in ACTS Token NFT or ACTS NFT.
Awesome. Gary, before I get to the question of the week, was there anything that you wanted to add? Okay, we're going to jump straight in then. So our question from the week for this week from one of our viewers is from Richard in Delaware, and he says, your new token is not listed on major exchanges, so it is difficult for me to buy and sell it. So Gary or Sammy, in 60 seconds or less, let Richard know why it is worth it to invest in ACTS Token before it hits an exchange.
All right, so let's get in a time machine. We're going to go back to 2009. I owned and managed a restaurant, and one of my computer geek customers, Sammy, you should get yourself some Bitcoin. I hear about it. After all the customers leave the dining room, I go back to the computer and I Google, what is Bitcoin and how do I buy it? And in this instructional post, it literally said, take cash, go to this gas station and buy this specific type of prepaid debit card. And then if you need to buy 10 of them, because the maximum you can buy on one card is $500, I was going to put 5,000 into this Bitcoin thing, right? The other side of how to mine Bitcoin, I didn't understand that at all. So I was like, let me just go buy some. I looked at all the steps, which there were about 18 of them. And at some point, my brain said, forget it. This is way too hard to buy. Now, $5,000 worth of Bitcoin, and it was $9 at the time. It's currently, it's over 30,000 as of right now. If I would have bought $5,000 worth of Bitcoin at $9 in 2009, I probably wouldn't be on this podcast with you guys. And so the next time I heard about cryptocurrency again, I remembered the pain of regret of not figuring out how to buy it at that time in 2009. And it was a little bit easier. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to figure it out. And I got into cryptocurrency. So now let's translate that all the way to ACTS Token. It's not on any centralized exchange for you to buy as of the recording of this video. But it's not that difficult once you slow down and take the steps. But you're also getting access to ACTS Token when valued. So that if you wait until it's on a centralized exchange, the value will have increased so much that you're going to regret going, dang, I heard about ACTS Token about 6 months ago or 9 months ago or a year and a half ago. If I'd have bought it then, imagine what it would be like. The reason why I remember 2009 and $9 is because it's such a painful miss for me. So that's the best thing I can say. Is it a little bit of FOMO? Maybe it is. But it's not that difficult to fund an account, to bring in money from your bank account, and then convert it to BNB currency, and then move that BNB currency into the Binance Smart Chain, and then transact and purchase your first ACTS token.
Awesome. It might have been a little bit more than a minute, but it was a good answer. In case anyone else, not just Richard, wants to know how to do that, it might even be just that you're not sure how to set up a wallet, you're not sure how to invest in ACTS Token. Go and visit our website at www.actstoken.com. You will see we even guide you through how to set up a wallet. We answer your frequently asked questions. We are here to try and help you to make this journey into cryptocurrency easy and effortless to a degree that you are able to take those small steps to invest into cryptocurrency. I think we've said previously in many episodes, every time we speak to people, don't go and invest your life savings, just start small, take a deep breath, take some money that's not going to break the bank and start with that. Teach yourself, do your research, and then it's going to get easier the more you do it. So Gary, Sammy, any last thoughts about NFTs, about ACTS Token, everything that we've spoken about today?
If you want to buy ACTS Token, I promise you don't have to go to a gas station and buy prepaid debit cards to get involved. I promise for a fact. So it's easier than that.
Gary?
Yeah, definitely check us out. We'd love to see you come on board and hang out with us, get in the community, get into some training. Maybe we could do some future stuff together.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. We're going to go from strength to strength, and this get in while you can. It's still early days. There are so many projects planned, and if you get on board now, the world's your oyster. So have a great day. We'll see you next week for another episode of Trigger Warning. Remember, if you have any questions that you'd like us to answer, please send them into hello@actstoken.com. label it, or subject line does include the podcast trigger warning, so that we make sure to include your question as one of our questions of the week. So thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.